Hello everyone, it's me, Vicki. It's nice to see you. Today we will be practicing chair yoga. Let's start by finding a kitchen chair or a chair that is comfortable for you to sit in, but not too comfy, with a nice high back on it. So usually a kitchen chair works well. We want to sit further up so that our backs are not against the back of the chair. This allows our low back to be long and we can sit tall with our heart center lifted up. Let's pick up the shoulders and roll them back and down 3 or 4 times. Relax your shoulders as you keep your heart center lifted and your lower back long. Then melt your shoulders down and back. We'll keep the hands just on the thighs for a moment and take 5 nice breaths. Filling our lungs with perhaps some deeper breaths than you've taken today so far. Yoga reminds us that our breath fuels our practice. Right? It's very important to announce the breath and to welcome it. As you're breathing here, let's come into our mantra for today. I'm going to mention a small mantra from Gandhi. And the mantra is health is wealth. Our health is our wealth. So we will practice for that today. One more deep breath. And exhale it out. Beautiful. As you exhale, let's drop our hands just to the side comfortably, keeping the shoulders back and down, and we'll start to circle into the wrists. It doesn't matter which direction you go, just start to circle your wrists, and then if you're able, start to bring the arms up. Perhaps to shoulder height, or for some, you might continue all the way up, right, overhead. Just circling those wrists. Now at the top, reverse. Reverse the circle. Let the hands feel free. Bring yourself back down. And we'll do the same thing again. Reverse your circle. Inhale. Keep that heart lifted. Circle those hands. Right at the top, reverse. These are our gardening hands, our gardening wrists, our gardening hands and wrists, right? Our piano hands, for those of you that play. Our computer hands, we all know that, right? One more time. Reverse the circle, inhale up. Working out those computer hands. We might be doing a lot of that right now. Now let's pause at the top. And this time bring the arms down so that the wrists are shoulder height and the hands are facing out towards me. Let's keep the right fingers where they are and take the left hand and just gently press those fingers back, very gently, so that your wrist pushes out just a little bit, stretching through your wrist. Good, now reverse that so that your left hand pushes the hand down to stretch through your forearm. Excellent for golfers and tennis players. Let's come back to where we started. Palms of the hands face me, and we'll switch. So right hand to the left fingers, pressing the wrist out to stretch. Stay tall, good. And now reverse. Let's push that hand down, stretch through your forearm. There's little muscles there, very important. Good. And then slowly bring the hands down to your side. On your next inhale, reach up, no wrist circles, stay tall. Exhale, hands to heart to remind yourself of our mantra today, health is wealth. Good. Let's drop our hands back down to our thighs and turning the head to your left, just the head, nothing else turns. Stretch through your neck. Now camp the chin down towards your shoulder, stretching right through those occipital lobes in the back of the right side of the neck. Good. Bring the head up all the way around to the opposite side. Stay tall in the body, and then drop your chin. Stretching your neck. We'll do this one more time. Bring the head up, bring it all the way around. Nothing else is moving, just the head. And then tilt down just slightly on the diagonal, chin towards your shoulder. Back up and around. And then tilt down. Very nice. Let's bring the head back up and to center. Beautiful job. Now separating the feet, leave the toes to face me, but the legs will be separated, like a little further than your hips distance if you're able. Let's place our hands on the thighs, fingertips at the inner thigh, and we'll lift the heart center up now. Draw the shoulders back, elongate your low belly, cow pose. You might be looking up slightly with the chin slightly lifted. It feels like a back bend a little bit. Good, now exhale, draw the belly in, find a cat back as we round the back. We'll open up your back muscles here, make some space between each vertebrae. On your next inhale, lead the heart forward and open to the cow. We'll go a little faster. Exhale, come to your cat, rounding. Inhale to your cow. Exhale to your cat. Good. 2 more times. If you do nothing else today, just do this. This is so good for our backs. Inhaling up. Good. And then exhale to your cat. And then just slowly come on back to your neutral back. Let's walk the feet back in. Good. This time our arms come to a T, palms to face down, stay tall. Inhale here. And exhale, take a gentle twist over to your left. If you want to hold the chair with your hand, that's fine, or wrap the right arm around your thigh. Stay tall. Come back to center to your T. Exhale, opposite side. Breathe. Nothing is moving from your lower body to the ground. Same thing, back to the T. Exhale, twist. That twist is coming right from your belly. One more. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Beautiful. Let's come back up to that T. This time turn the palms up if you can. And inhale, just as far as you can come up. Right? Now taking our whole torso right from the belly, just go ahead and turn that. See how this feels, a little deeper. Exhale, bend the elbows and drop the arms. A little bit more, right? Now we'll bring those arms back up. Turn all the way, as far as you can from the belly. Bend the elbows and drop the arms. Beautiful. Come all the way back up. Now pause here, wherever you are. And this time just drop the left arm with no twisting. No twisting. Can we tilt and stretch out of the right hip towards our side wall there? Might feel that coming up towards your ribs and shoulder. Use your belly muscles. Take that left arm back up. Exhale, right arm down. Tilt. Breathe into your left side of your body. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, we'll do one more each side. Tilt. Breathe. Good. Inhale, one more. Exhale. Tilt, melt, and breathe. Inhale up. This time, exhale. Hands come to the heart, reminding ourselves that our health is our wealth. Good job. If you are able to stand up, we're going to stand up and change the direction of the chair. So, we want to take our chair as softly as you can, bending your knees, using your back muscles, and putting the chair at the end of the short side of your mat, right? With the tall side of the chair to face your body. Tall side of the chair. And we'll stand here in mountain. If you can let go of your chair, roll your shoulders back and down, and lift your heart here. See how that feels. Breathe. Good. Now inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart, to center. And bring the hands to the back of your chair, stepping your left foot back to warrior one. So that left foot is going to try to come flat on the ground. Breathe. Breathe, breathe. Good. Now can we step back to our mountain? Just leave the hands on the back of the chair. Lift your right heel up and try the same thing. Step back. Place that foot flat if you are able. The toes of the back foot might be slightly diagonal, a little more 45 degree. Keep the hip bones facing forward to your chair. Good. Great. Let's step back to mountain. Now the left foot steps back again. This time as an option, one or two of you might want to lift that right arm up. Palm of that right hand will face in. Breathe. Your front knee is bent. Knee over your ankle. Beautiful. Exhale, come back. This time our right leg steps back. There's a little effort here. Take a moment to square your hips. And then for some, if you want to try, it's your left arm that would come up in the air. Breathe. Feel your right heel really pressing down. Nice stretch to the back of that leg. Let's come back. Same thing again. Stay with it if you can. Left leg steps back. This is great for our hips, great for our calf muscles. Breathe. Right arm option. Good. Now one or two of you, please be mindful and cautious. Maybe one or two of you playing with that left hand a little bit. Can I let go or not let go, right? The idea is to push that left heel down, really anchor your body with that back foot. Keep the heart lifted. There might be some with both arms up here. Breathe. One more breath, whatever you're doing. Exhale back to your mountain. Beautiful. One more time. Right heel comes back, the foot flattens. We find our warrior one. Breathe. Good. Now the optional left arm up. Playing around maybe with that right hand. Can I let go or not? No judgments here. If you're tippy, stay right where you are. Those that want to try, maybe that right arm comes up. Breathing. One more breath. Exhale back to mountain. Beautiful. Just move the legs around, roll your shoulders, let yourself be a little loose there for a moment. Nice job. Now let's take a variation of the same thing. Let's pick up the left heel and step back to your warrior, where we were before, but no arms. We'll hold the chair here. Good. Now, can we straighten the right leg out? So you are in what we call pyramid pose. Keep the heart lifted, hold your chair. If you want to try, start to bring your heart forward, as if you're looking for something over the chair, onto the ground long in front of you. Keep both legs straight as much as you can. Notice the stretch in that front leg. This is your pyramid pose. Breathe. Keep holding the chair, elbows close to the body. One more breath. Draw the belly in and bring yourself back up. Good. Let's bend the front knee and step back. Very nice. We have one more. This time that right leg steps back. Warrior one. Hands are holding the chair. We've been here before. If you want to try, straighten the front leg to pyramid. Both feet are flat, legs are long, hips are square forward. Inhale and exhale. Bring your heart forward. Melting into your pyramid, stretching the front of that leg. If we can keep our hamstring muscles in the backs of our legs stretched out, it really helps our lower back, right? Tight hamstrings equals tight back. It's all connected. One more, breathe. Good, from the belly, draw yourself up and back to your mountain. Beautiful job, just move around. Very nice. Let's drop the arms to our sides in full mountain pose. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart. Health is wealth. Good. All right, now a little different. Let's soften the knees. A little work here to turn the chair around. Now the low side of the chair faces us. A little different this time. So let your toes be visible, not underneath the chair, but relatively close to the chair right now. Arms to our sides, heart lifted. Inhale up. This time we'll exhale and swan dive down like a bird, hinging from the hips. Let your hands fall onto the surface of the chair, so your back becomes flat. Good. Now, let's step back with that left foot and then the right foot to find downward facing dog. So both legs are back, right? The hips are shifted back. Some of you will melt the heart in a downwards direction between the biceps. That's the upper arm muscles of your body. You might find that your heels are on the ground. They might not be. They might be. Breathe. If it feels better for you to bend one knee and then bend the other knee as if you're pedaling a bike, then move a little bit that way. And sometimes that helps the stretch of the back of the legs. Good. One more breath. Beautiful. Now, any way that you can, just go ahead and walk back to your flat back position. Walk, walk, walk. We're back where we started. Good. Soften the knees a little bit. Reverse hinge the body as if you're picking something up from the ground. Inhale. Breathe. Stay tall. Hands come to the heart. Excellent. Let's move along and add on to this. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive to your forward fold. Your flat back is where we're going to land. So I'm calling this a forward fold, but it's actually a flat back position. This is how we do our forward fold on a chair. Very nice. This time, just step the left leg back, but only the ball of the foot. So we'll leave the heel up in the back. You might want to inch your right foot a little bit forward. For my body, I have the toes almost underneath the chair, but we want our right knee over our ankle. So if that means moving your foot up, you'll have to do that. Then breathe. And now, if you can, keeping that back heel up, we'll take a tiny little dip with that left knee. Really tiny. It might not be good for you, so just check in. If your body says no, don't do it, right? Come back up. Let's do it again. Exhale down. Come back up. Exhale down. Come back up. Beautiful job. And then when you're ready, step back to that flat back position. Readjust your legs. Breathe. Soften the knees. Inhale and rise. All the way up. Tall body, hands to the heart. Good, let's do that on the other side. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive to your fold. Pause. Right leg steps back. Heel is lifted. Readjust your left foot if needed. This is called a runner's lunge pose. So this is excellent if you walk a lot or even if you jog or run. Let's dip the back knee down just a little bit. See how it feels? That's one. This is two. Inhale back up. One more. Exhale down. Inhale back up. Beautiful job. A big step back to the chair. Find your flat back. Soften your knees and inhale and rise. If you feel good, take a tiny little lift of the heart at the top. Stretch. Hands to heart center. Good. Let's keep going. We'll add on. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive. Left foot back for the runner's lunge. Good. Instead of dipping the knee this time, let's slide our right hand to our hip. Now, can we take a little twist? Try not to move your right knee. And we're just going to twist from the belly, rolling that right shoulder back, shifting our gaze behind us, or back, right? Maybe not all the way behind. A little diagonal there. Good. Release. Great. Step back to your flat back forward fold. Soften the knees and inhale, rise. Breathe, stretch. Hands to heart. We're going to keep going. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive down. Good. So this time our left foot steps back, right? No, excuse me, our right foot steps back. We want to make sure we do both sides, right? Right foot steps back. So we're in our runner's lunge. Good. Now those that want to try, left hand on the hip, keep that left knee directly over the ankle and roll that shoulder back. This is such a great twist. Great stretch for your right hip. 2 little breaths. Good. Exhale down and we'll step back to that flat back. Inhale, rise. Hands to heart. Good. Last one. We're building now, right? Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive to your flat back fold. Let's take that left leg back. Now, no dipping the knee, no twisting, but let's come up a little higher towards the tippy of the big toe there. You're shifting more weight onto your right leg. Then we'll move our hands up onto the base of the chair a little bit more towards the back of the chair and see if you can straighten your front leg, floating that back leg up. If it doesn't work, keep that toe down. If it does work, lift it. If you want to try, you can lift it higher. Keep your hips square. You're in warrior 3. The gaze is over the chair. Again, as if you've lost something or are looking for something over the chair. One more breath. Beautiful. Let's bend the left knee and come back to our flat back. Soften the knees. Inhale, rise. Hands to heart. A little fortitude now. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Swan dive. Good. Right foot steps back. Runner's lunge. We've been here already. Pause. Now, let's try our warrior 3. Coming up a little bit onto the tippy edge of the toe. You may want to move your hands a little bit more towards the back of the chair. A little bit of a press off the foot if you want, straightening your left leg. Maybe that right foot is floating or maybe the toe's down. Doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. And then if you want to try to lift it, you can. We're long in the back. We're looking over the chair. Warrior 3. We can build up to this. If you do this video a couple of times, maybe once a week or twice a week, over time you'll be here, right? Let's bend the knee and bring that back. Good. Inhale, rise with joy. With the heart. Hands to heart center. Beautiful. So we're going all the way back to our seat. All the way back. Let's bring the chair back here and sit down in the chair. I'd like to do a seated warrior two, to stretch the hips out a little bit differently. So let's take our left leg and see if we can bring it to the side of the chair, just like you've made a little L shape. So your right toes are still facing forward, left toes face the side wall. Now, we'll take this right hand and just put it onto the chair somewhere so you've got something to hold on to. Inhale your left arm up, stretch, stay tall. Exhale, let's see if we can put that left elbow right on that thigh for side angle pose. Keep the palm of the hand up. Some of you will float this right arm up. Let's do that again. Drop the right arm if it's up. Inhale. And exhale, side angle pose. Beautiful. One more. Inhale. This is a reverse warrior here. Exhale to side angle pose. Beautiful. And then let's just bring those arms down. Now we'll do that same thing again. If you think you want a little more, your hips feel like they can take a little bit more stretch, then shift a little bit more forward. Keep the right toes facing forward, just open more. Those toes need to face forward, so you can open as far as you like to try, right? But just keep those right toes facing forward. Those left toes still have to face the side wall. That left knee still opening out, right? Not collapsing in. All right, let's hold the side of the chair with our right arm. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Work through your legs to keep the knees open, right? Knees tracking towards pinky toes. Last one, side angle. Good, and we'll end in warrior two arms to a T with a smile. Good, hands to heart for health as well. Bringing the legs together, we have to switch sides now. So our right leg takes the side position of the L, toes face the side wall. Your opposite leg is forward, right? Sit comfortably but tall. Shoulders back and down, heart lifted. Left hand holds the chair. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, forearm to that thigh, side angle. Good. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. One more. Inhale. Exhale, side angle. Beautiful. Let's bring the arms down. Now we'll try it one more time. You can do the same thing again. Or if you want a little bit more stretch, shift yourself a little bit forward to the edge of the chair and let your left foot walk out. Toes have to stay forward, so it is possible to bring it all the way out. I don't want to hold anyone back here. If you have the leg all the way out, that's fine. If it's partially out like I did before, that's fine. And we'll hold the side of the chair with our left arm. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Good, two more. Keep those knees really strong. That right knee pressing out towards the pinky toe. One more time, reverse warrior. To side angle. Beautiful, very nice. And then the T arms for warrior two. Smile on your face. Hands to heart, beautiful. Let's walk the legs back in. Sit comfortably in your chair, but tall. Let's take both hands to hold the side of the chair or the back of it if you can reach it. And then simply bring your heart towards me to stretch. Similar to the cow shape we did before. Just bring that towards me. Good. Now, can we keep the cow shape lift the heart and bring ourselves back. Readjust your hands if you need to. Little back bend, heart is lifting, 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 lifting. Your chin might be coming up. Stretch, breathe, shoulders back. And back to neutral spine, beautiful. Let's take one more twist before we rest. Arms out to a T for the last time. Inhale. Exhale. Hands over to the left. We twist to the left. Breathe. Good. Back to your T. Exhale. Over to the right. Breathe. Back to the T. Good. Hands to the heart. Remembering that your health is your wealth. Now it's time to rest in Shavasana. So I might suggest shifting yourself for the first time back towards the back of your chair so that for the first time you can let your back relax. Let your back relax, let your shoulders relax, let your body relax. Hands on the thighs. Welcoming your breath here, settling down. Taking some time. I'd like you to take at least 3 minutes if you can. You can close your eyes if you want to. Just to rest. Let all your muscles and tendons and ligaments and bones assimilate all of this process that you're doing, this process called yoga. So I'm going to close by bringing my hands to heart to say namaste to all of you and to remember that your health is your wealth. Namaste to you.